self-update, self-progress. That is our topic today. So welcome anyone who joined us. More seconds to go. Is self-development, self-upgrade, self-development. Hello everyone. Lovely, beautiful afternoon, lovely, beautiful morning, lovely, beautiful evening where you are. It's me, Adam Ibrahim Soni, back with you again, and today's topic is self-development, self-progress. Welcome all of you and anyone who joined us for tonight, for today, for this afternoon. May God bless you and may all your dreams come true. I do appreciate your presence. Self-development, self-update is really very important. Yesterday I was talking about self-management. So self-management requires self-development, and self-development is that there are certain things that you need to do in order to know how to manage your own life. And part of the things that you need to manage on your life is that your own success, life success, which is really very important that you need to think about. Mostly, and the majority of people, they don't have self-development. They don't invest on their own self, how to go ahead, how to go abroad and achieve all those things they want in their own life. When you come to think of self-investment, self-investment is a basic thing that you need in your own life. Why? Because when you have enough knowledge, then you will know what is your own talent, what is your potentials and capabilities. How do you find opportunities where you are? How do you find opportunities abroad? That is when you have knowledge. So developing yourself is mean that you will get yourself ready for any opportunity before it will come. Self-investment, self-development is that you will prepare yourself and get yourself ready for any opportunity before it will come. As we are on a social media and internet, the majority of people there wasting time on some pages which are not even good for anything, good for nothing. Complaining, wars, disasters, poverty. Yes, as a human being, you can concern. But how? The important question is, what role can you play so that you can change what is happening? And you cannot play that role unless if you have enough knowledge in your mind. Deep here, if there is nothing, you cannot change anything. Especially, most of the people are worried about politics. And they think themselves they are politician. You are not a politician. Why? Because you will not be politician unless you read about politics. You never read any book about politics. How are you going to be a politician? If somebody asks you, define politics, you don't know how to define politics. You don't know how to define politics. Or if someone asks you, please give me a number of the most successful politician around the world, now and back then, and you can't. So how are you going to be a politician? This is not only one example, but even for other things, other domains and fields in life. If you want to be a politician, read more about politics. Read the biographies of the most successful politicians around the globe, back then and now. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a journalist, if you want to be a broadcaster, whatever you want to be, just try to follow that passion. Spend some time doing those things which will help you in order to grow and find what you really want in life. And the things will start gradually, step by step. Step by step. What you will do today, the result will come tomorrow. And that is what is called the accumulative process of things. Now, sometimes internationally, on those tournaments, sport and athletic tournaments, we will see somebody really very successful, got so many medals. He did not get these medals because he prepared himself before this tournament 2 days ago or 7 days ago. No, that is a long journey. Maybe 1 year before, he was preparing himself. When I used to play self-defense, we were being taught how you should master one knockout. One knockout, that any kind, kick or even a fist, any move, and then you will try to train that for 1 year. You see? So it is a long process that you need to do something daily to make it your own habit until you reach where you want to be. But unfortunately, most of the people are really crazy lazy, that they don't want to do anything for themselves, and they are hoping and wishing to get something that they don't spend time or even do any efforts for it. That is waste of space. That is useless because you didn't do any efforts. What kind of consequences you are expecting to find? You will not find anything at all. You will not find anything. as the wisdom or the proverb which is saying, the bad workman blame his tools. So people, they are blaming and complaining, saying we have no time. Poverty, government, parent, blah 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 blah, so many excuses, trying to justify their own failure. At last, no one will be and would be questioned except you yourself. That is your own life. Whom do you want to convince about your own failure? That is too bad, really, to lose the credibility with your own self. You got to be aware. You can fool anybody, but at last, when you will be yourself, you cannot fool yourself, because deep within you, you know the truth. Therefore, whenever you would like to have any kind of success in life and achieve things first, you have to appreciate yourself doing that. You have to appreciate it yourself, because you cannot convince people. It is about you. You see, you can have so many courses. Even if you don't want paid courses so that you can get certificate, they are millions and thousands of free courses on many website pages, you see, that you can just enroll yourself. And even enrolling yourself on those courses is going to give you commitment that you have to do this. If it is about time, you can just manage and adjust your time as much as you can. If you used to sleep 7 hours, 8 hours, deduct that. Allocate half an hour to achieve that success you want in your life. Allocate that, your life. So really, self-progress and self-update, it starts with you having a desire, being ambitious, having a desire that you want to do something. And this, it will not come even except you thinking big and dreaming high. Thinking big and dreaming high. Thinking very big and dreaming high, that you have big things that you want to make in life. It may not appear today, but with the time, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be a leader for your own community, for your own country, an international leader, prepare yourself from now. Read more about leadership. Try to follow good examples of leaders and those coaches of leading people. And based on that, so many domains and fields, you can master them through this way. Try to read books, attend lectures, and accompany those successful people. As they are saying, if you follow 5 successful people, you are going to be the 6th of them. If you followed 5 failures, you are going to be their own 6. That is why try to follow successful, positive people. Try to read. Try to follow positive pages. Attend lectures. That way, really, you are going to be successful. You are going to change your life. Unfortunately, lots of people, they have availability of time, but what they are saying is that spend that time, that life is too short, let us enjoy. Yes, you can enjoy, but at the same time you should do something for your own life. It is with balance. Some people, they are only playing games with life. I mean, playing games, any kind of games, a group games, or even on the mobile or laptop, any. Yes, but some people, they play so that they can get money, and you are playing in order to kill your time, and the time you kill is killing you. The time you kill is killing you, because while you are playing, someone else is making his life, someone else is making money, someone else is just innovating something, someone else is creating something. That is why you are playing and killing time. While you are wasting your life, somebody is just wish and desire to survive so that he can achieve so many things. Our life is really valuable and meaningful. There are so many things that we can do. If you want to be a businessman, okay, try to read as much as you can about successful businessmen. Try to read about the best example today in business and businessmen, the strategies of making money, how to get rich. You have to gather information so that you can change your life the way you want. Being lazy is mean you will never have any change in your life, because I see that some people, they have families, even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they want their own kids to be successful, but they are not successful, and you are the example. If you never try to be successful, they will never, because you are there. And children, they don't listen to us, they follow us and imitate us. You cannot push your children to read if you don't read. At least even if you don't know how to read, pretend, so that they can get used and make it as a habit, so they can change their own lives. The matter is really very simple. Just we have to allocate time. And even sometimes you don't need to worry about the money that you spend investing on your own self-development, because at last you will gain. You will gain something bigger, especially when you prepare yourself for opportunities. Definitely opportunities will come. Try to have more skills, more knowledge, and dedicate some time for something that you want to make it on your life. It's really very easy, but don't get lazy about your own life. Don't be distracted with other nonsense things that will not change your life except to the bad side. Be worried about your own time. For me personally, really, I wish if I could have 36 hours, because I have so many things to achieve. I have so many things that I want to make it. But the only available time is 24 hours. And some people really, they say it and they wished if buying people's time was something possible, because they would have bought it from them. You see? So that is why don't underestimate the time you have. Time you have is wealth. This time you have it 24 hours or even 1 hour. If you just thought, well, then if you dedicated half an hour, count this half an hour for 1 year. How many hours is gonna be? And that is the accumulative way of self-development and self-progress. It's not about yesterday that has gone. It is about today. It is about today. Today, start doing something. You see? It's not about where you belong or where you are. It's about where are you gonna be. It's about where are you now and where are you gonna be. That is how you supposed to think. Such example, so many people, they would like to learn any kind of language. Spanish, French, German, Korean, whatever language, or even Arabic, whatever language you would like to learn. You don't try to spend time following certain pages or even going through the process in order to learn. So how are you going to master the language? Our own minds are unlimited. Unlimited minds, but we are the one who will decide the limitation for our own efforts, our own life. Really, life is very simple, very short. That is why we should be careful. We should be more mindful about the time we have. Every day will pass is a chance for us that we have to be better. We have to go forward. So we have to use it very carefully. You see? Because really, some people, they will sleep, they will not wake up again. Every day we wake up, we are being given a chance for development, a chance for progress, and make something out of our life. It is same like the exam paper. Everyone will do his best within this short time in order to answer all questions, so that he or she can pass this test. So why don't we apply that on our life? And to know life is really very important and every step is counted. Then we need to take decision to go forward and to develop ourselves and to spend time with ourselves. Really, you will regret one day that you wasted time and that there were so many things you wish you would have done them. But that is not happening. My talk with you today is a wake-up call for me first and for you too. Like the coronavirus time, it gave us time in order to reflect and see what we can do about our life. Lucky and the fortunate people, they thought about it carefully and they achieved so many things on a personal level and professional level. Now, social media gave us opportunity to change who we really are. There are certain people we can follow them in order to teach ourselves and develop ourselves. There are certain websites we can enroll and study and change our life. It takes only you to change you. Self-investment, self-development is crucial, essential. You have to think of it carefully. You have to think of the time you have so that you can change who you really are and go forward and achieve your own success. Think always about the skills you need. Think about the process you're supposed to go through so that you can develop yourself. And that, as I said yesterday about self-management, is that the things which are happening on our day-to-day life are meant for us in order to develop, for us in order to change, for us in order to go forward, for us in order to enjoy life as a wake-up call so that we can go forward, so that we can go forward and develop ourselves. From today, don't distract yourself with problems and the negative side of life. Try to focus on positive side. If there are so many problems, try to get knowledge so that you can find solutions. Not at the moment even, but for the future time, through knowledge. If it's about politics, read more about successful politicians and what is politics. And even try to know more about parties, the factions, so that you can come out even with something very special. We don't need to be a copy in this life. We are unique, very unique. We are distinguished. And we meant to be something really. It takes only you to find you. And you will not find you if you don't have the knowledge and you are still kept within the social indoctrination, the social and cultural cape. And you don't think out of the box. And you don't have any exceptional vision. It is for you. It is for me to be exceptional, to think different, you see, and to find who we really are, to enjoy our life, to be more creative, to be innovative. to use those blessings we have, our own capabilities. This is possible, and nothing impossible under the sun. Self-development, investing on your own self is not a waste of space. Try to read a lot, try to attend lectures, try to follow successful people, read more about successful people and those whom they made it and succeed in life as a biographies. Try even to follow some positive pages about success in life and about the field that you want on your own life. By then you will achieve your own success and be that person who you meant to be in life. That was my topic for you today. I'm your host, Adam Ibrahim Soni. May God bless you and may all your dreams come true. And as I said, be ambitious, be ambitious, be ambitious. Have a desire and have a will. Whenever there is will, there is way. Dream big and aim high and think high. Dream big, think big and aim high. That is how you will be great. Thank you so much. I will stay for a while. If somebody would like to bring them on camera and share something about success and about self-investment and self-development, now the platform is yours. Thank you. I'm gonna stay for more 1 minute. If no anyone would like to come on camera, then I'm gonna finish this live. Then we'll meet you tomorrow on other topic. Hello, dear Jamal. Hi, how are you? I spoke today about self-investment and self-development and self-upgrade and the process of change in life, how you're supposed to be successful and what you can do in order to change yourself and in order to change your life. Thank you. Thank you, dear Robinho. Thank you so much. It's okay, no problem. You can replay the live. Thank you, thank you. It's both Arabic and English. As you want. It's available on my page. can replay and even share, no problem. It's all up to you, my dear. Personal development. Oh, let us see. Thank you, Abu Yunus. I do appreciate, really. Let me read the comment. Personal development is crucial to success. Success is not what you get, but who you become. Exactly. The only way to become more is to develop yourself through action and self-education. Yes, exactly. Sitting around dreaming and wishing for success will not bring about change into your life. You have to go, you have got to bring about change into your life. You have got to make a determined effort to grow as an individual. May these quotes inspire you to develop yourself as an individual by engaging in personal development on a daily basis so that you can make your dreams a reality. Thank you so much, our dear big brother Abu Yunus. I do appreciate that. Let me read it back again, once again. It's wonderful, really. Abu Yunus, he shared something very nice. He said, personal development is crucial to success. Success is not what you get, but who you become. The only way to become more is to develop yourself through action and self-education. Sitting around dreaming and wishing for success will not bring about change into your life. You have got to make a determined effort to grow as an individual. May these quotes inspire you to develop yourself as an individual by engaging in personal development on a daily basis so that you can make your dream a reality. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, I do appreciate. This is very heart touching. You know, even maybe it summarized whatever I wanted to say, or even what I said today on. Thank you. It's really very powerful. A powerful quote. You see? And really I will try to even to copy that quote and put your name down there. And I share it with people so that people, they can learn from that. This is really very powerful. Very powerful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is really, oh yes, for sure. For sure. You have a great experience. Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, really in life, if somebody would like to achieve success, he's supposed to go through so many things, so many experiences. But unfortunately, sometimes success, it has no any test, and it doesn't feel good for people, because some people, they will try to take shortcut for success. But when you spend time and efforts in order to develop yourself, that is how you will be successful. Unfortunately, so many people, they don't spend time with their own self. You see, we will be questioned. I do remember Les Brown, in one of his lectures, he said, one day when you will come to the bed of death, to your own deathbed, then all the things that you should have become, they will come and stand before this bed and ask you why we were there to show somewhere in your life, but you didn't do any efforts. And that is absolutely true. So many people are great leaders, great professionals in something, any field, but because, as I said, they are lazy, crazy, not to develop their own self, and they are not aware even about their own potentials. That is why they don't make any change and waste those things they have, which if they were brought them out publicly, so many people would have been benefit from it. Really, there is nothing that can harm and could harm anyone except you harming you. When you lock yourself deep within, if you locked your potentials, your talent, your gifts deep within you and do nothing about them, that is the big failure there. It's not about age. It's not about age, nor about gender. It's not about where you are. It's about, as dear Yunus said, where you will become, who you will become. Every one of us, he or she, has a unique personality which no one could be except he or she. Therefore, people need to think about that. And what wastes the potentials, the gift, the talent of people is that they stay within their own comfort zones. But we have to know that if we really have something bigger that we're supposed to get, sometimes life will kick you, life will push you so that you can have the change you want to have in your life. Really, sometimes if you deserve something, really, life will surprise you by change. Because you lock yourself within a comfort zone where you're supposed to go out there, the space is big, lots of opportunities. Wherever you are, always there is an opportunity for you that you can get. It just only takes you to use this mind. As I said, it's not about your own age. It's not about your own color. It's not about your own gender. It's not about your own family. It's not about where you belong. Nothing has to do with all those things. If you have the gut, if you have the desire, if you have the power, you will try to make it and be successful. Really, you can be successful. It's regardless of anything. Sometimes people, they think, some people think, I'm not going to develop myself and have more progress, because I don't have what is called now in our own world where we belong, what we have wasta. It's not about that. The nepotism. When you develop yourself for yourself and get yourself ready for opportunities, so that once opportunities are there, you will get yours. And at the same time, developing yourself, as I said, investing on yourself. It's never waste of space and waste of time, and it will never be, because one day it will be paid. And at least that you will be aware of your life, you will be aware of your own humanity, you will be aware how to enjoy your life. What we see in a Western world, that people, even if you find somebody from a rich family, from a powerful family, majority, they don't depend on that. They get out of this area and this environment so that they can make themselves. At last, if they inherited something, okay, but at the same time, they will make themselves, because they know that they are individuals, and they will not waste the potentials, the talents, the gifts they have, because at last they will be questioned. Therefore, really self-development and investing on your own self by reading a lot, attending lectures, accompanying successful people, and at the same time following such a successful people, read their own stories, you will find your own path. As I said, really, change is always expectable, you see. And sometimes people, they deserve more, but because they don't develop themselves, they don't do things for their own self, they cannot get what they deserve. Thank you so much, dear Yunus, really, for you bringing this kind of quotes, you see. And self-development, at least you can be happy about yourself, that you are really a well-developed person, a professional person. You have the skills. If it is about positions, sometimes, yes. If it is about position, sometimes, yes, you may not get a position as other people get, but at last, when you come to measure your own self in terms of knowledge, in terms of experience in life, you are great. And even having no position, that is what led you in order to be that way. Therefore, self-investment and self-development will guide you always to think positively about the incidents and about the things that are happening on your life, because everything happens for a reason, and there is a lesson it meant for you to get it out there. You just need to think of your mind and of your own conscience, your own values that you believe in. Koreans, some of Koreans, and even I came across such a things. Sometimes when somebody will be appointed, about to be appointed a manager, and he is just a startup or starting, he is like a junior in a position, will refuse, will say, now you will stop me from learning and giving me something that I don't deserve. Because when somebody will be given something that he or she doesn't deserve, definitely, if nobody say that in front of your eyes but at your back, somebody will come and talk and share your own experience with them about handling your own position or handling certain things. That is why even sometimes when you find somebody to put you somewhere, you don't need to sleep there and lay down there and be happy that you are nothing if here you are nothing. And even you will underestimate the place where you are, the position, because you are not qualified. And it was given to you wrongly. I don't mean that is luck, but that is a bad luck, because you didn't learn, and you will never learn. And we know that things are always steps and process. When you start the process very well, the outcome will be strong. But if you miss some steps, then it's going to be fragile. You will not enjoy it. You will not enjoy it. You will not enjoy where you are, because you know yourself very well. This is not what you deserve. It's against you. That is why those whom they think really, like those Koreans, when they will be given something that they don't deserve, they don't accept it. They will say this is not the right time, because the process is enjoyment, the growing, the steps. Therefore, let us think carefully and let us think wisely about self-development. Development in life will never stop. And those whom they don't change themselves, they are always left behind. Every day we have a chance in order to be better and better and go ahead. But that is when we come to think of self-investment, self-development. And as I said, it's not necessary and only about certificates that you will have, but it's about the knowledge, the quality of knowledge that you will gain. Sometimes you don't need to prove, you don't need to prove to people, to show them that I have this kind of certificate. But your own position and handling something will show them that you are qualified or not. Your own position will show people that you are qualified enough or not. That is why it's really very important to think about self-development and self-progress, because this is what will show who we really are. Let me read some comments. Yeah, self-development is willing for change and planning, then taking action to achieve the change we need to see. Exactly. developing yourself, it would have a massive commitment and hard working, of course. Of course, you see, that is why we're supposed to think of self-development always, and to try to do our best in order to achieve the success that we deserve in life. So I'm gonna stay there for 1 single minute. If anyone would like to bring them on camera, I can bring them. Otherwise, I guess it is time to end our life for today. More seconds to go. If no comment and no requests to come live on this platform, then I guess this is the time to end. Thank you so much. It was me, Adam Ibrahim Soni, with you. Wait me until I see you tomorrow. Be blessed. Thank you.